Your Honor, this whole proceeding is a farce. Look at her. She's a mill worker from Maine. A woman. She hasn't the mind to build an engine this breakneck. She was merely a spectator in the Boston shop who copied my work!
Silence! Order in this court. We are here to determine the true credit for this machine, and if a woman is even capable of such a feat.
Mr. Annan speaks of woman's nature because he has no proof of creation. He thinks I copied him. But 3 years ago, I wasn't in no shop in Boston.
I was in a mill in Columbia Falls, fixing the very machines they say I don't understand.
Margaret, stop doodling iron gears and mind your place! God made men to build machines! And women to use them.
Proverbs says a wise woman sets her hands to work and builds. Iron does not care who turns the wheel, long as the leverage is true.
Leave the heavy iron to the men in Boston. You'll get yourself fired.
Exodus tells us God fills artisans with skill for all crafts. No man saw the flaw, so no man claims the fix. If my hands built the model, my name goes on the patent. Lord, you gave me the mind to build what they could not. Guide me to Washington. Let this machine lighten the workers' burden and feed families faster. Amen. This is my invention.
A wooden model isn't enough for an industrial claim, Miss Knight. A paper bag engine requires heavy iron.
Besides, we don't grant machinery patents to women. Go home.
Gender? Is that your law? Yes, I am going home now. But I will be back with iron.
Okay, good luck with that, Miss Knight.
Lord, you gave me the idea, and I shaped it in wood. But to make it real, it must be iron. There's no shop in Maine that can cast it, only Boston. I'm going. Father, if you are with me, I will fight, and I will succeed. Guide my steps and shield me as I go.
I stood in that foundry every day.
That's absurd.
I guided every cast, every gear, roller, and lever. I assembled and tested it with my own hands.
And how did you first cross paths with Mr. Charles Annan? Good evening. I don't often see a woman at a machinist's bench. I'm Charles Annan, mechanical engineer here at the shop. A delicate hand like yours shouldn't be covered in grease.
I paid hard silver for the shop space, Mr. Annan. I am not asking for your permission.
You claim to recognize Miss Knight. How can you be so certain after 3 years?
Because she was the first woman to ever walk into our office. With a mechanical model, sir.
And when she came again?
Just a few months ago.
Flat-bottom bag engine? Miss Knight, this exact filing was issued 3 weeks ago.
Issued? To whom?
Who received my patent? Strike it! Tell me the name!
Charles Annan, engineer.
I will never give up. Annan. Your Honor, Mr. Annan claims he invented this engine in 1870. I asked the court to explain my 1868 Pine models and why the blueprint page he filed carries my exact workshop watermark. 16 witnesses have already sworn. They built these parts alongside me. Mr. Annan came here with insults based on my gender. I bring this court 3 years of physical proof.
Mr. Annan, your claim is fraudulent. This court orders the Patent Office to reissue number 124-654 solely to Ms. Margaret E. Knight.
They said iron was no place for a woman. They forgot who made the iron. With God, nothing is impossible. We are all His children, built for a purpose. I was chosen to open their eyes.
And what God builds, no one can tear down.